Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuhaifa Adila binti Muhammad Anas and I will present the introduction part. So our paper consists of our discussion about free trade zone in Malaysia. So basically Malaysia has offered several free trade zone, but the most popular is Kulim Hi-Tech Park in Kedah, Pasir Gudang Free Trade Zone in Johor, Port of Tanjung Pelepas also in Johor, Port Klang Free Trade Zone in Selangor, and lastly Bayan Lepas Free Trade Zone in Penang. We think that registering a company in Malaysia Free Trade Zone is a wise strategy because it can provide many tax advantage and help foreign investors to penetrate Southeast Asian market to sell their products. The free trade zone in Malaysia is especially suitable for foreign companies that planning to make use of Malaysia as a regional manufacturing or distribution center. The second thing that also include in our paper is definition about free trade zone generally and also the aims of this special economic zone. The third one is our study about Intel Corporation, which is the foreign companies that operate at FTZ Malaysia, and we choose the Intel at Bayan Lepas Penang. We not only study about the background, vision and mission, but we also analyze about their location, core and operation. The fourth one is the detail of the requirement needed to register as one of the firm in free trade zone. Lastly, as conclusion, we elaborate the impact of free trade zone to Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. My name is Iskandar Zulkarnain Ashgafur, matric number 273716, and I'm going to explain about the free trade zone. The free trade zone, or also known as the FTZ, is a term used within a nation to denote a region of commercial activity. There is a geographical region where, without the intervention of custom authorities, goods may be landed, handled, processed, or reconfigured and also re-exported. Now I'm going to explain about the benefit of free trade zone. The benefits of free trade zone. Employment all over the world. Since the free trade zone is located all over the world, it can actually increase the employment rate for a country. The next one is higher production reach, especially basic needs such as clothes. The free trade zone production are also known as the basic need such as clothes is one of the most production activities that has been done in a free trade zone. The next one is offer tax cuts. When the free trade zone located all over the world, it can actually offer tax or actually avoid from being charged. Now the aim of free trade zone. Encourage economic development and jobs that may exist as well. In 2011, the World Bank founded the first FTZ in Shannon Island. This was the Irish government's effort to promote jobs in a rural area using a tiny regional airport and raise revenue for the Irish economy.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Rafi Aman bin Muhammad Halmi, number matric 273821, and I will present the background and vision of company. In this report, we decided to choose Intel Corporation as our preferred company. Intel Corporation is a company that develops, manufacturing, and distributing computing components and associated products. The company key items is microprocessors, chipsets, integrated computers, memory chips, and any digital devices. So Intel Corporation was established on July 18, 1968 by the microprocessor developer Robert Noyce, Gordon Moore, who invented the Moore's Law, and Andrew Grove. Besides that, the Intel is self-conceived as a slang word of integrated and electronics. Intel also has regulated PC chip industry processors including the Intel Core processor family and the Intel Quark, Intel Atom, Celeron, Pentium, and Itanium products that makes up its CPU models. For your information, Intel Corporation is the world's largest and highest value semiconductor chip manufacturer on the basis revenue. This company also the developer of the 8x86 series of microprocessors which can be found in most personal computers. Intel also have been ranked number 46 in the 2018 Fortune 500 list of the largest United States corporation by total revenue. Now moving on to the vision and mission for this company. The vision statement of Intel Corporation is, if it's smart and linked, it best with Intel. This corporate vision is general summary of what this company does. We can divide their vision into two aspects. The first aspect, which is the first 5 words, defines the operational production of Intel, smart and linked. This keyword shows that Intel wants to deliver their products to its target market with this element of strategic vision. The second aspect is the word best with Intel. It suggests that the company views itself as the most professional and capable of delivering good products. And last but not least, we have the mission of Intel Corporation. The mission statement for this company is to use the power of Moore's law to bring smart, connect devices to every individual on Earth. This corporate mission specifically illustrates what the organizational plans to do to conquer the international market. So the first aspect of their mission statement is they're targeting that the input current in integrated circuit chip will double each 1 or 2 years by using the Moore's law. However, the second aspect of Intel corporate mission reflects that vision argument. In using the word devices in this aspect, the mission will be more precise. And last but not least, the third aspect of their mission statement is their market segment, which is every individual on Earth. By saying so, Intel mission statement is following the norms for writing corporate mission statements. I think that's all from me. I'll pass the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. I bid to Dr. Sawani. My name is Nur Shahidah binti Masha with metric number 273675. I'm going to explain on the location, core business and operation of Intel in Bayan Lepas. Basically, the Free Trade Zone, or known as the Free Industrial Zone in Bayan Lepas, is located in the southern part of Penang Island. Mainly, there are 4 phases altogether. As you can see from the maps given below, it is shown that Phase 1 is the oldest part, which is situated between Penang International Airport and Jalan Sultan Azlan Shah. Some of the companies located here are Bosch, Interquartz, Clarion, and others. Next, Phase 2 is surrounded by Bukit Gedong and Snake Temple. Some of the companies located here are Dynacraft, Fairchild, Lemtronics, and many others. Moving on to the next phase, which is Phase 3. Phase 3 was built in former Kampung Jawa rice and mangrove swamps. It is bordered by Sungai Keluang and Bayan Baru Township. Some of the companies that are located in Phase 3 include Intel, Toshiba, Kingston, and others. Last but not least, Phase 4 is the most recent phase built in the early 1990s. There are many freight forwarding firms located here, such as DHL XL, Ufreight, and also Intel is located here. Meanwhile, Intel in Bayan Lepas is located in Phase 3 and Phase 4. This is because Intel has a big and wide operation plan with so many buildings located in Phase 3 and Phase 4. Thus, because of the big building it covers in Phase 3 and Phase 4, which is 2 locations. It is bordered by Jalan Sultan Azlan Shah and around Kampung Jawa. From the maps given, you can see that the Intel is located in Phase 3 and 4, which you can see at the Intel PG9, Intel Technology Sendirian Berhad, Intel PG2, Intel PG5.2, Intel Programmable Solutions Group, Intel PG15, and many others. The core business and operation of Intel in Bayan Lepas is to manufacture and develop diodes, transistors, and other semiconductor products. As we all know, Intel is very famous and well known in producing electronics products. Also, Intel is the pioneering company in semiconductor industry in Bayan Lepas. Also, many of the computers and other electronic devices are assembled with the chip made by Intel. That is all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I bid to my lecturer and my fellow classmates. My name is Safiana binti Kari Azli, metric number 273846. Today, I would like to present regarding the document needed to register as one of the firm in Free Trade Zone. According to the Royal Malaysian Customs Department, there are 9 documents needed to apply as a firm in FTZ. The first document is application letter, which the applicant needs to fill once they wanted to make application. Next, there is working paper. The working paper should contain the location of FTZ, the width of the location, the land status including the land use and land ownership, activities to be carried out either for trade, manufacturing or retail, type of goods and services involved, justification of area application as free zone, business development planning to develop the area, business viability, sources of income, expected return on investment, company information, impact on economy, social, security and environmental, and also support from relevant agencies such as the Environmental Department, State Land and Mines Office and others. Next is the letter of support from the State Economic Planning Unit (UPEN), which will be obtained once the working paper is sent to the State Secretary Office. Once the applicants receive the letter of support from UPEN and send the application letter, working paper, also the letter of support to the Ministry of Finance and also the Royal Malaysian Customs Headquarters, they will receive the fourth document, which is approval letter from the Ministry of Finance. After that, they will need to prepare documents such as the Gazette Plan from the State Survey and Mapping Department (JUPEM), Zone Authority Nomination Letter for UPEN, Letter of Support from Local Authority, Building Occupancy Certificate by the Fire and Rescue Department to complete the gazetting process. Last but not least, the last document would be the Letter of Appointment for the Zone Authority by the Ministry of Finance once the gazetting process complete. This 9 application will be needed by those who wanted to register their firm in FTZ. That's all from me. Thank you.
So last but not least, the conclusion part. So in this part, we will show you what the impact that free trade zone has affect Malaysia and why. As we all can expect it, clearly, free trade zone give Malaysia a big impact on country development and economic growth. So, this is among the reason why free trade zone can give a big impact on Malaysia economic growth and country development. Free trade zone can create export product for Malaysia, attracting foreign currency and creating an economic bridge that can help and benefit local business. The second one is the free trade zone is a significant element that contribute to the balance of trade because if these zones are well controlled, we can enhance the export of goods and supply the local market. And the third one, free trade zone also can eliminate import of many imported manufactured goods and decrease the use of foreign currency in the home country. For example, as we all know, Intel is the biggest semiconductor chip manufacturer and we have 2 Intel in Malaysia, so we do not need to import semiconductor chip anymore. The next one is free trade zone are able to minimize the cost for companies by helping to improve their technological expertise. Free trade zone also contribute to the optimum utilization of economic capital and one of the effective way of reducing the trade balance deficit. So, we hope that Malaysian authorities can deal carefully with the development of free trade zone and to generalize this model in various low-income regions of Malaysia to help Malaysia development and economic growth. That's all from me. Thank you.